about the types of Wi-Fi networks that are out there.
Dale, what do you mean types of Wi-Fi? Isn't it just all wireless?
No, not really. As a matter of fact, here's where we're going to play around with some terms, because when we use terms today like access point, or we may call it an AP, we envision it a specific way, what it is today, but access point started off a little differently. First, let's talk about the first type we refer to as an extension to networks. And what we mean by that is that initially access points, notice my little asterisk here, because when we say access points, we have this tendency of thinking of the little Cisco or Linksys or D-Link product. I should probably run through all the different brands so I don't have to pay any type of copyright infringements here. But we envision these devices that are actually not only access points, but also switches and routers. But you can purchase just an access point that all it's designed to do is to be a bridge to bridge wireless folks so they gain access to the wired network. Now, another type is just simply two of these extension networks that are designed to communicate with each other. We refer to these as LAN-to-LAN networks. We often see this being done between buildings. Another type is what we refer to as a multiple access point network. This is where we have multiple access points representing the same, remember our BSSID? Representing the same BSSID so that no matter where you go within the building or within the environment, your traffic is directed back to the same network. Now, in order to appropriately deploy these, you need to make sure that the access points overlap each other as far as coverage is concerned. This actually makes it so that the user has the ability to move around or roam between the two connections, never losing connectivity. Then we also have something that we refer to as cellular access networks. This is where we use a cellular service to provide access to the internet. Back in the day, I actually was impressed, got a hold of a neat little router that had a slot on the back that I could actually plug in a PCMCIA card that was sold by a local telco that would give me wireless network. It was great. We used it in trade shows, so we didn't have to pay for internet at the trade show. Now, if you want, you can think of this as the grandfather to what we refer to as our cellular hotspots today, where our phones turn into a full access point for us. So that, when you're at the airport, you can sit down, turn on the Wi-Fi on your phone, let your tablet hook in, and hey, why don't you let me hook in there? Or if I don't have your permission, maybe I'll just make my way in anyways.